that God reserves a certain kind of love to stay locked up within you until you have a baby.
Yes.
Like, you don't actually understand this kind of love until you see your kid for the first time.
Yes.
Do you believe that to be true? Explain it to me.
100%. It is. I don't know how to explain it, but even just being a dad, like, it's something everyone's like, oh, how is it being a dad? It's like, you can't explain it. Like, literally that day, like, when we were in the hospital waiting for her to be born, like, I was sweating, freaking out, like, how am I going to be a dad? What do I know about being a dad? I know nothing. And then it was just like the minute I held her, it was like, okay, yeah, this is fine. Like, we'll get to it. It's fine.
Really, was that?
It's literally like instant. The minute you hold your child, you're just like, okay, let's do it.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Change things up like that straight
Literally
away.
just like this. The second I held her, and it was pretty cool with her too, because like you hear most babies are when they're born, their eyes are shut for like ages, they're not looking around. But her was like, she came out of the womb and she was like wide open, her eyes, just the whole time.
That's awesome.
Didn't close her eyes, nothing. So like my first photo with her of me holding her, and she's like looking right at me.
So you obviously cried, yeah?
No, I didn't.
Really?
You know.
See,
I
I
came very
don't
close.
see how you wouldn't.
Very close. I walked like to the front door of like the room, took a few deep breaths, and I was like, no, I'm not going to cry. And then I came back. But it was very, very emotional day.
Why wouldn't you cry? I feel like that is a better moment to cry than any other.
I don't know.
I cried.
Yeah. What was it like for you, Jack? So you give birth, it's all happened. Is it when she was shown to you or when you held her that you had that feeling hit?
When I held her, that's like when it hit me like, wow, I'm a mum and like she's here. And then that's when I cried. But even like leading up to it, like I've always known like I wanted to have kids, but I'm not super maternal. Like I like babies and whatever, but I'm not like, I don't know, I feel like kids don't gravitate towards me. Like, you know how there's some girls where kids just love them and like, you know, like, oh yeah, she's meant to be a mum kind of thing. Yeah, like that's...
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Yeah, you're a pretty tough cookie.
Yeah, like that's not me.
You're a pretty tough cookie. So.
But like, and then even like during my pregnancy, yeah, I don't know, like obviously like I knew she was growing inside me and I'm like growing this human and whatever. Well, not whatever, but you know what I mean.
Or whatever, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, let's just call it that.
I don't know. It didn't hit me yet until like she was finally here. And then it was like, okay, yeah, wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And how was it for you, mate? How was the experience?
She looks very
She looks